Rio from Chula Vista, California asks, what is the best birthday present you've ever gotten? Wow, that came out of left field. It's actually an easy question for me to answer. On my 14th birthday, a Saturday, my father, to whom I was not close, took me down and bought me a brand new motorcycle he did not want to buy me. It was a little red Honda 90 that maybe top speed would hit 50 downhill with the wind. My mom pushed my dad to buy me said motorcycle. We were not wealthy people. We were strictly middle class. My father ran a little hole-in-the-wall barbecue restaurant on the south side of Oklahoma City, far from where we lived. The money came and it went. Sometimes we had a little, sometimes we had none. Fickle business, the restaurant business. Both my parents suffered from alcohol abuse, and my mom was sick and tired of having to have responsibilities of taking me places and picking me up from places. So she said, get him the motorcycle. Obviously, I wanted it. What kid wouldn't want a motorcycle? None of my friends got motorcycles because no way any of their parents would let them have motorcycles. But I got one, and how did I get it? I got it on my 14th birthday when my father, sad man that he was forced to drive this battered old catering truck that he had at the restaurant, a walk-in catering truck, with me aboard down to the Honda dealership, and he picked one out. They weren't expensive. He said, you want, yeah, I'll take the red one. Okay, let's take that one. And we rolled it up into the old catering truck, and he drove me down to the license bureau on my birthday that Saturday. And I took the written test, for which I had studied like a madman, and I made a 100 on the written test because I was not going to flunk. And I took the driving test and passed with flying colors. And in an era that there was no helmet law in Oklahoma City, I hopped on my red Honda 90 and I drove across town to First Christian Church to play in a church league basketball game. It was freezing cold. My birthday's on December the 4th. I had my basketball stuff strapped to the back of it, and I was the happiest kid in the world. A couple of weeks passed. My father called me one noontime from the restaurant, it's called the Hickory House, or was called the Hickory House. And he says, I'm looking out the window right now at the intersection outside the restaurant. He said, there's a kid who was riding a motorcycle who got hit by a car. He's now trapped underneath the car. And he said, I'm pretty sure he's dead. I just wanted you to know, this is what's going to happen to you. My dad was a bad guy, had no use for me. And I listened, and I said, I don't care. And I hung up. And I didn't care, because for those 2 years, 14 and 15, until I got my driver's license, obviously, on my 16th birthday, I had the most fun I've ever had in my life. And by the grace of God, I had no accidents. By the grace of God, I lived to tell about the greatest birthday present I ever got. Because, truth be told, we weren't a birthday present family. I rarely got more than socks on my birthday. But I missed my little red Honda 90 because we went all over the city together. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.